This video will demonstrate how to create a new stock category in Pilot Admin. Select Files, then Category. In the Category Setup sheet, before creating any new categories, go through your current list to ensure you do not already have the specific abbreviation in use that you want to allocate to your new category. These 2-digit or letter abbreviations, as seen here, will be the first requirement to enter when creating a new category. You will also need to complete the description field, describing what stock items are intended to be allocated to this category. The cost center will also need to be indicated. We recommend the following cost centers: BEV for all beverage categories, Food for all food categories, and EXP for all expense categories. If you wish to separate non-alcoholic beverages from alcoholic categories, you can include a LIQ category for all liquor categories. If you have retail items being sold at site, you can include a retail cost center. It is crucial to set up these cost centers correctly. Cost centers created here needs to match the cost centers created in the sale department setup in your PLU file. We will stress this importance again when looking at our PLU file creation and sale department setup tutorials. If these cost centers match, we can get a stock usage per cost center derived from the category setup and a sales generated value derived from the sales department to generate an income statement per cost center. The only cost center that won't feature in the sales department setup will be the expense cost center. When adding a new category, select New and complete the fields as needed. You will also need to include the code for each category. This is another way of grouping the categories together, so when printing the income statement, the categories will reflect the group total percentage according to the codes that match. D codes are for direct costs and E codes are for expenses. Click OK when done. Take note that you won't be able to delete categories currently allocated to master files. Stores that form part of a group will also be restricted from adding or editing existing categories. If changes are required, you will need to contact your HQ for further instruction. It is very important you check with senior management when adding or editing existing categories to ensure you are correctly doing so, as to avoid any duplications or incorrect allocation of stock in your database. Certain fields in Pilot will allow for data to be deleted, however we usually do not advise deleting data, as you never know when you need to report on past discrepancies or variances. Ensure these stock categories are created first before moving on to create your master files, as you will need to allocate a category to each new master file you create.